Hi, my name's Philippe Burton. I'm a Master Seaman retired, Royal Canadian Navy, 15 years and 4 years in the RCAF Reserve. Uh, got my CD, did a NATO tour, and over that period of time, as some of you may have experienced, you run into the odd injury and everything else, which brings me to where we are now with Rehab and Performance and Stephen Inglefield and his wonderful crew. I was medically released from the forces in September of 2015, and I didn't come to see you guys until almost 3 years later. There had been numerous attempts at physio and surgery and other things that had solved the problems from your teachings that, like, you made me understand, which we'll go over later. Um, However, I was in constant pain. It was very difficult for me to even walk. I was considering the possibility of having to have a handicap permit on my vehicle because distances were really tricky. Um, from a psychological standpoint, I was diagnosed with moderate PTSD as a result of falling off the ship side on a boarding team and other things. And I was in a pretty rough place before I came to see you. At first, like anything else, we go into this cautiously. I say we, I'm talking about, veterans in general, people who have served, including first responders. It was nice to see that there was not a lot of pressure from your end. It was, come on in and talk to us. We may not have served ourselves, but we've dealt with a lot of people who have, and we're starting to understand how things go. You guys were very adaptable to my needs. Some of the other people had served or had been on the course with you guys, and I saw how you were able to push just enough or move back enough to make everybody comfortable and do what they were doing. I thought your staff was fantastic. You, Tasser, Adriana, everybody I met. And I always forget, a little Miss Flexibility there from
Andrea.
and Andrea. You figure I'd remember that, but she's going to kill me too. No, you guys were awesome. For the, I guess, almost half year that I spent with you guys, even though it was two 12-week sessions. So. Well, I'm glad you bring that up. Number one, I'm able to run. I just completed the Army run back on Saturday in the wonderful smoke fog conditions, but with some of my bad habits, smoking, that's not a big deal. Excuse me. So yeah, I didn't run the whole 5K, but I was able to put on a good steady walk, and I ran about 1.5, 2 kilometers of that broken over time. I'm better able to understand what the pain is doing to me, that I'm not going to suffer any further injury to a certain point. That was something that you guys explained to me. And while I thought it was a lot of magical hocus pocus when I first met you, it actually sort of comes down to perfect sense. Case in point, my right knee was the most severely injured, and it hasn't bothered me at all since I left your program. It's the other side that's starting to get me. Yeah, absolutely. It's one of those things that once you've gotten past the whole, I can do this all myself, I don't need help, and you do want help, you and your crew at Rehab and Performance are the people to come and see. You don't need to approach it with your back up against the wall. Stephen and the rest of the guys and girls are just there to help, especially Mr. Kobayashi there. Him and his service dog are fantastic, and some of the other Invictus people that you've helped and sold your own crew. You gotta check these out. If you guys can't move, if you're sore, if you're scared, nobody's scared, of course, right? Come see the RP people.